the savage beast, but talking peace. And walk the streets where artsy markets be. Many promoters rub my liver, yo, they talk is cheap. Right. Across the street, I see a couple cats sparking beef. Lost to me as of urban youth and heat for cheap prices. I operate my devices. Transmit through speakers to communicate what life is. Give them more than just my two bare knuckles to fight with. Spirit motivated to elaborate that Christ lives. I'm a fan of the slam dance, passion and movement. When the chains loosen, crash course exclusive. Landscape destructive with a love for trying to build. Start from scratch to accurately capture what I feel. I'm ill from a contagious sickness. I'm in the midst of individuals channeling energy so intense that it's instant upon exposure. Ready to strike like the cobra. I contend for what I know is truth until the game's over.
You're listening to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. The show is coming up in about 2 minutes. Don't go away. Stay tuned. Check it. Identify with the positive vibe. Optimist opportunities, not opting to opt for options. Dangerous mind with a clear conscience. Open up and you might get it. That's right. I said it. When it afford to testify. You're living lightheaded. Pure thought, mic check, tenant. Put it in it. Abraham descendant. Bet I'm wrecking it. Isolate your style so you're not tempted to blend it with the temperament of the popular developing tenement to skill. That's why I make sure my step to the rhythm's original. Skip the bullseye. Common vision ends up in crowded centers. An orthodox approach, so I aim for the outer edges. It's about to be on and popping. Show coming up in about a minute and a half. Stay tuned.
Now on and on, I'm on the odyssey, auditing the product of modern artistry. Don't bother me, I'm honestly starting too hard into all of the common songs. I'm talking of problems, but never commenting on proper ways to solve. Call a response from the audience is all the Darwinies have started all against all them. It's said that our investments would expose the hearts and tenants. Obvious for all that's all the
You're locked and loaded and listening to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Y'all don't hear me though. The show is coming up in about 30 seconds. Don't go away. Stay tuned.
Solve a bit of numbers while the crowd was getting lost in it. The gathering for unity has proved to be the start of it. Hip hop is an economist, so like I'll have a problem with it. Can't we all just play our role and live the way that God intended? Cause see when the song is ended, try not to be all offended. I'm calling the shots intending to water the land in need.
Stewart Media and Entertainment. Let's go.
Yo, check this out. Wait till they pick up the phone. Check this out.
Hello, Puppet Factory.
Yeah. Can I speak to Dan Patrick or Colin Cowherd or Skip Bayless or that ninja Stephen A. Smith?
Nah, bruh. They not here.
Hey, yo, tell them. Dougie Stewart and the Stewie said, since they think they show hot and they sports talk, guy talk soldiers, tell them we'll go to war.
Listen up, sports talk show fans and Puppet Factory refugees. Tired of predictable rants, relentless bullfish, and politically correct propaganda? No worries. Doug Stewart to the rescue.
Oh, punk-ass Tom Brady.
The police think they can shoot a ninja in the back just because he's a ninja? I say...
Yes, sir.
Get the hell out of here with that scripted sports talk radio, because you just entered the TDSS zone.
Ball peanuts for you. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
I don't know what they want from me. I feed them, and I clothe them, and I rejuvenate them. That's inflation, baby.
Buckle up, boys and girls, and get ready to ride raw with the realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in the world. This is the Doug Stewart Show.
Yes!
Talk that in my ear, but that shit come down here. Anyone else step on us, you can
trust it, ain't no fear. You can talk that in my ear. Okay, all right now, my bigger words to say, ain't no more playing.
Let's go, Stewies, let's go. Nice. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's happening? Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. And this is a Tribute Tuesday. And oh boy, we got a lot of great things planned for you today, as we do every single day. Shouts out and good morning to all of the Stewies and the Stewettes. Yes. Good morning to all of the Stewies and the Stewettes. But first, fabulous. Bring it back. One more time. Oh. Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show, the realest, true sports and guy talk show in America. Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning, man. Thank you for joining me on the Doug Stewart Show. Once again, this is a Tribute Tuesday. I'll tell you what a Tribute Tuesday is here in a second, man. If you are new to the show, there's a couple things I need you to do. I'm already putting your ass to work. Yes, I am. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, I need you to go to Spreaker.com. That's speaker with an R. All right, if you're not already on there, go to Spreaker.com, search and find Stewart Media and Entertainment. That's the name of the network, all right? It's got a little profile pic with like a black background and red writing, and it says WSME. All right, so go to Stewart Media and Entertainment. Once you find it, hit the follow button. That's very important so that when this show or any other show on the network goes live, you'll get an alert on your phone through Facebook, through Twitter, or just an email. And the second thing I need you to do is to click on the chat bubble, a little icon like of a comic book chat bubble thingy. Click on that. Jump into our chat room. We have the best chat room in the world. I call it the Fantasy Island of Sports and Guy Chat. And its inhabitants, the people inside that chat room, I call them the Stewies. Good morning, Stewies. And so post your thoughts in the chat room. I read it all throughout the show. It makes this the most interactive sports and guy talk show in America. I already mentioned it. Today's a Tribute Tuesday. I'll tell you who we're paying tribute to in a second. We basically go back and look at a legendary artist, a group or something like that, and play their music and talk about them and kind of spurns conversation. Tomorrow is my favorite day of the week. Tomorrow is what we call a Woman Wednesday. Shut up! God, y'all some damn haters. Just studio audience. We're going to get a new studio audience. Shut up! So Woman Wednesday is when we pay homage to women. I mean, nobody else in radio is doing it. Online, internet, terrestrial radio, nobody else is doing it. A lot of people are stealing the concept and the idea, but they're just biters. You know they biting. Thursday's a Throwback Thursday where we go to a year and talk about everything that happened in that year in sports, entertainment, and beyond. Friday is a fantastic, freaky, funny football Friday where we get you ready for the weekend and talk a lot of football. Monday is a recap show where we recap what happened over the weekend in the world of sports, entertainment, and beyond. And today is Tribute Tuesday. And today we are paying tribute to some legendary artists. So I just completed watching the Netflix series, The Get Down. All right? Yeah. So, I just finished watching the Netflix series, The Get Down, and if you haven't seen it, man, you should, especially if you're old school and you live through that era or whatever, man. I mean, just very interesting, a very interesting take on hip-hop and how it started. But in The Get Down, they had this, I guess it's like a fictional group called the Get Down Brothers. And I don't think maybe you're from New York, and maybe there was the Get Down Brothers or whatever, man, but in my little research, I couldn't find that there was actually a group called Get Down Brothers. The Get Down Brothers kind of reminded me of a couple of different groups. They kind of reminded me of, one, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Right. And obviously, they had Grandmaster Flash's character in the Get Down, but the guy that played the DJ for the Get Down Brothers kind of reminded me of Flash too as well. I don't know why. And his name in the series was called Shaolin Fantastic. But it's the same dude that's played in the movie Dope. He's got a big career in front of him, man. He's doing a bunch of big things. But Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five were an American hip-hop group formed in the South Bronx of New York City in 1976, composed of DJ Grandmaster Flash and 5 rappers, Melly Mel, The Kid Creole, Keith Cowboy, Mr. Ness, a.k.a. Scorpio, and Raheem the Dream, all comprise Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. All right? So the group their use of turntablism, breakbeat DJing, and conscious lyricism were significant in the early development of hip-hop music. And so today we're going to pay homage to Grandmaster Flash, but they also kind of reminded me a little bit of another group from back in the day that really was at the forefront of hip-hop, and that would be the Sugar Hill Gang. Yeah. Yes, sir. And actually, it was kind of cool. And I mentioned this a couple of days ago, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. The whole thing is, I'm not giving you any details about what it's about, but you know what it's about. It's about the beginning of hip-hop. And it was kind of like the battle between disco music and the beginning of hip-hop. And at the very end of this, they mentioned how after this story had concluded, that Rapper's Delight was dropped like 9 months later, and the rest, as they say, is history. Yeah. Yeah. The rest is history. So not only do we have a couple cuts from Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five today on the show, but we're also going to pay tribute to the Sugar Hill Gang, man, an American hip-hop group known mostly for their 1979 hit, Rapper's Delight, the first rap single to become a top 40 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. The song uses an interpolation of the instrumental track from the hit Good Times by Chic as its foundation. Today, we pay homage, we pay tribute to the great Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, the Architects, and the Sugar Hill Gang. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. I don't know where I was at, man, when the first time I heard Rapper's Delight. But, like, I just remember that song just really, like, you didn't know it at the time that music and really music in this country would be changed forever. You know, once again, hip-hop, they had already been out. Hip-hop groups and hip-hop music and culture had already been out for a couple of years, but man, Rapper's Delight really, really put it at the forefront. And I remember the first time I heard it, man, my life was changed forever, just like a lot of y'all as well, man. So today we pay homage to the Architects. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at thedugstewartshow.com. We'll also talk about some sports. That's what we do around here. That's the foundation of the show. You see the title, Step Your Game Up? And it looks like the Cleveland Cavaliers and it looks like the Houston Rockets have stepped their game up. Yeah. So we'll talk about both of those teams, man, getting some big wins last night in their playoff series, first games in their playoff series. Racists in Boston. Go figure. Right. We'll also talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers as they send somebody packing. Lavar Ball says he's innocent.